All right, sweet. I think we're live here again. Good morning, everyone. Dr. Greg here, back with our, I think, 8th YouTube Live. If you guys hear me or see me, well, happy early Thanksgiving. I know it's tomorrow, but you can celebrate all week long. And now it's officially time for me to be able to start playing my own Christmas music in the car. I think now's the season. I remember I was saying this like 1 or 2 lives ago. I was like, I feel like it's starting a little bit too early this year. But now it's officially Christmas season. Let me turn on one thing here. All right, I'm seeing the hellos coming in. Good morning, everybody. Seeing some regular faces and names that I remember from previous lives and regular videos where I see your guys' comments. Thanks for chiming in. Good morning, good morning. So let this fill in a little bit. We'll do some answering of questions from last week's video, as well as your guys' Q&A from this morning. Missy the cat, happy birthday. That's an awesome time to have a birthday. Everyone wish her a happy birthday on here. Why the ad? I don't know the ad. I don't click anything to have the ads on. I just have it set to the normal ad. So, apology, Kyra. Mrs. Valu, I felt like it was too early. Half my offices were playing music, half of them weren't. I felt as though I would get sick of it, but I love Christmas music, so let's rock and roll. It's Rats, the new subscriber. Welcome to the channel. Awesome. People are just flowing in right here. This is great. Good morning, everybody. Let's see here. Analytics are flowing in. This candle's lasted me so long. It's the soy candle from Sprouts. It's like a pumpkin smell. It's awesome. I'm loving it. I gotta get on the peppermint now that it's Christmas time though. Hey Adam. Hi Jocelyn. Logan, congrats on getting braces in 2 weeks. That's exciting. These last videos about the whole process of getting braces on. So if you guys saw it, we basically went through and I had a patient who was willing to, get it all recorded, and we recorded pretty much beginning to end. Like I said, I didn't get the beginning part because I had just met the patient and I hadn't met them when I had the x-rays and the consult and all that stuff. Jocelyn, it's your birthday too? Wait, did I say happy birthday, Jocelyn? I felt it was someone else's birthday. Happy birthday, everyone. Alright, but we hadn't met her yet. So basically what happened was we did the consult, and then I was like, hey, look, I have a YouTube channel. Do you want to film? And we got the whole process of the journey. It was a lot of fun. So, alright, Michaela, I forgot to, you know what the drill is here. 1 sec. Oops, dang it. Sorry guys, hold on 1 second. Trying to do this. 1 sec, Michaela. Alright, sweet. You're back on moderator duties, Michaela, for the spamming sesh. I could always count on you to come in here and regulate. Okay, cool. So, back to that video. We had the journey of her getting her braces on. So what we did was we made sure she had no cavities and she was good to go to get her braces on. So what we did is we start off with those photos, the scan, and then we put her braces on the top teeth. And a number of people were saying, well, why didn't you put the bottom ones on? And I said, well, and I answered in the video. It was the fact that if she had a little bit of a deep bite, and if we were to put the bottom braces on, we would have sheared off the bottom braces, right? And someone was asking, well, why don't you put on bite turbos? And that's a really, really good question. And I'm going to put some bite turbos. I'm going to put it in the comments of the video so you guys can check that out later on about what bite turbos are. Let me put a link in here for you guys over here. So if you guys wanted to know what bite turbos are, you could check it out. But basically, briefly, what it does is it prevents the upper and lower teeth from shearing. It basically prevents them from touching, except for on these big bumps that we put on, right? And I generally would do that if the patient's deep bite was because of a number of other factors. But in her case, it was simply because her upper teeth were leaned back over the lower ones. So what we did is basically for 1 or 2 visits, we're going to kick those teeth forward, and then we're going to have enough clearance to put those braces on. And I don't like putting bite turbos on unless I absolutely have to, because those of you that have had bite turbos, let me know in the comments, but they're generally not the most comfortable thing. It's hard to eat with. It was around Christmas time. Oh, not Christmas time. I'm sorry. It was around like Halloween time when I filmed it. I didn't really want to ruin that experience for her. So I was like, you know what? Let's just get those teeth leaning forward. And then I'm probably seeing her in like a week or two, I think. And we're going to put the bottom braces on, and you guys said you wanted to see that filmed. So I'll try and get that filmed and uploaded for you guys when we do that, okay? Let me see here. A lot of stuff going on. Hazel, I'm new to the live. Welcome to the live. Whoever's getting braces on, it will be okay. The pain doesn't. B-Girl, thank you for sharing that with us. I think a lot of people are a little bit scared when they get their braces on. They're curious and they're fearful, and they think that it's going to be really painful. But I always tell patients, you know, it's a journey that a lot of people have gone through, and everyone does just fine. The first couple of days are a little bit difficult, but it's not that bad because it's something that your body gets used to, and once the ball's rolling, it's really pleasant and it's cool. You get to pick colors, you get to come and visit me or your orthodontist every month, and it's a good experience. So definitely don't be afraid, and thank you for sharing that, because I think a lot of people need to hear from people other than me. Obviously I'm going to say it doesn't hurt because it's what I do, and it, you know, I'm going to be honest with you guys, but at the same time I don't see you guys and I'm not the patient. But hearing it from other people makes it a little bit more pleasant, okay? Okay, so let's see some questions here. Also, does it hurt when they take the braces off? Because I am getting them. So generally it doesn't hurt taking the braces off. So the process of actually popping the brackets off of your teeth doesn't generally hurt that much. There might be a little bit of a sensitivity where it's kind of like, it's basically breaking a bracket, but you're breaking all your brackets in your mouth, right? So that's generally what you can experience. It's not a very painful experience. But then what we do is we go through with the high speed, which is the name of our drill. And we basically take the glue off of the teeth. And when we take that off, some people have a little bit of sensitivity. And that's because it's cold air, and it's a little bit, this is very dependent on the person, but you might get a little bit of sensitivity. Now what I recommend is if you're getting your braces off soon, you should go and use some like Sensodyne toothpaste or some Crest Gum Protect toothpaste. Those are my two favorite for that situation. And what it'll do is it'll basically, those little pores on your teeth that feel the sensitivity, it'll clog those pores and make it so that you don't have sensitivity. Okay? Alright, still waiting on a video for open bites. I know, I got it. I know that you guys are waiting on that, and I will get it done. So, I promise. I know I've been a little bit bad about that one. So, how long does it take to put on top and bottom braces? Well, Missy, you saw my video of how long it took to put the top ones on. We're pretty quick. I think my team and I are down like maybe 20-30 minutes to put them on, and then tying in the wires and things like that. So, we're pretty fast. It really depends on the case, how compliant the patient is. If the patient's like licking their mouth the whole time, it's like, stop it. That'll slow us down. But if you could just listen there, you're gonna do just fine. It'll be pretty quick, okay? Armando's asking, can braces change the shape of your teeth? It depends on the treatment plan, okay? So if you're doing a case for protrusion, if let's say we're extracting teeth for a protrusion, then absolutely it's gonna change your face for the better, right? But if we are doing like a simple one tooth rotation, it won't change your face at all. Now if you're trying to do things like correct an underbite or make it so the bite is less collapsed or make it more collapsed, these are things that will change your face shape, and I'll answer that in a video. But briefly put, it depends on the plan. If the plan is meant to change your face, it can change the lower third of your face, but it won't change up here or up here because there's no teeth. There's no teeth up there, so we can't have any changes there. Okay, let's see here. Pro tip, ask a question after you explain something. Most likely see your answer. Yeah, that is a pro tip, because then I'm explaining something I can't see your guys' questions. But the thing is this video and this video and your guys' chat are delayed. It's like the most frustrating thing. It's about like 15 to 20 seconds. Like I'll say something and then you guys will see it. So I don't know how to change that. There's a way you can add delay, but I have no delay, but it's giving a delay, and I don't know why. I think that's kind of how it's supposed to be done. What do you think for retainers? I don't know what you mean. What do I think for retainers? I have a video that discusses the different pros and cons of different retainers, but I think retainers are necessary. It's to hold your teeth after your braces are off, but I don't know what that question means. Sorry. when do you usually get elastic during treatment? Like a general time? Chris, this really, really, really depends. I have patients that I start rubber bands on day 1. I have patients that I don't start rubber bands for a couple of months, and there's some patients that don't get rubber bands at all. So, can't answer that question for you. It really depends on your case, your orthodontist's way of treating cases. I like, if a patient needs rubber bands, I like to start pretty early on, and I have to adjust the mechanics for that a little bit, but it really, really depends. Okay. Angel's asking if the herpes appliance hurts a lot. It doesn't hurt. It's a little bit uncomfortable at first because you have to get used to biting and chewing with it. I have a whole video, literally a whole video for the herpes appliance. So check that one out. And if you have a Mara appliance, it's very, very similar. But I can do another video on the Mara if that's something you guys are interested in me doing. Okay? Mercedes is asking, how long do you have to wear a retainer? Retainers, for me, I usually ask for 24/7 for at least 6 months to a year. And after that, you can go to nighttime wear only, but you have to wear it for as long as you want your teeth to stay straight. Now, it's a little bit facetious way of saying forever, but if you do want your teeth to be straight forever, I recommend wearing your retainer forever. I wear my retainers every night. I wore it last night. I took it out just about an hour before filming this, so definitely recommend wearing your retainer 24/7 in the beginning. All right, Brian's asking, he just got spacers put in. That's exciting. It looks like you're getting started on your journey very soon, or getting started now, basically. I have a video that talks about managing braces pain and orthodontic pain. I recommend checking that one out. It should really, really help you out. Okay, let's see here. Boop, boop, boop. Hey, dentist, can you make a video about the Mara appliance? Dentist? I'm not the dentist. But I should do a collab with the dentist, right? If you guys want me to do a collab video with him, I think I need you guys to comment on his channel and let him know, like maybe on his next video or on this last video, let him know if he wants to do a collab. I'm down, so I just need to hear from him or whoever. I don't know how to get a hold of him, but if he hears it from enough of you guys, or if there's anyone that you guys want me to do a collab with, let me know. Actually, I'm very curious. Who would you guys want me to do a collab with on YouTube? I did a small, super small one with Shelby Church a couple months ago before she went to her jaw surgery. I thought that was pretty fun. I've never done one of those before, and it was my first. Sorry about that. And I thought it was a lot of fun. But who do you guys think? Is there any YouTuber that you guys would want me to try to reach out to or do a collab with? Let me know in the comment section here. When to hear, for some reason, yes, collab. Well, with who? Let me know. Let me know with who. Lisa, I see that you have a question here saying, how can you have your orthodontist be more inclined to explain your treatment? I think that you have to let them know. Some people really, for lack of a better word, they don't care. It's unfortunate. I try to explain something to them, they're like, okay, and they just walk out. I'm like, okay, well, that was a lot of effort for me to explain if you don't care. But then I have other patients that are loving it, and then they're answering all these they're asking all these questions, and we're having conversations about their treatment. So it's really, really neat. But I think you have to let your orthodontist know that you want to know what's going on, and then they'll be happy to answer those questions for you. Okay. How much time do I work every day? It's a really good question. Depends what job you're talking about. So as an orthodontist, I work for either 10:30 to 6 or 8 to 5 during the weekdays. On the weekends, I work 8 to 2. And then basically every other hour of the day, I'm doing this thing. Working on YouTube. I'm trying to write blog posts. I film, I edit, and I come up with my own content. So it takes a lot of time. Haley, you want me to do a collab with the braces guy? He's actually a friend of mine. I could text him. I can have him on. Would you guys want me to have him on the channel? I think that'd be kind of cool. Braces guy is one of my friends, Dr. Mike. That'd be sick. I actually want to do a collab with Dr. Mike. So on his videos, you should post. If you guys are down to do that, I think you guys should all post on his next video, whatever comes out, that we should do a collab together. And I'd be more than happy to do it because I think that there's a really good connection between the body and the mouth, and I think it's really important that the general public is aware of mouth health. So I think if you guys are down to do a collab with Dr. Mike, shout it out or comment on one of his videos or his next video, and I'll try and get it done. I'll reach out to him personally too. Okay? Awesome. Boop, 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 boop. Let's see what's going on here. So I'm gonna go a little bit. What's a normal overjet? I have a video that talks about overbite versus overjet, so you should definitely check that out. Do it with the dentist. Okay, I'll reach out. So I'll reach out to the braces guy because he's my buddy and I already know him. I'll reach out to the dentist and Dr. Mike. If I hear back, that'd be awesome. But help me out. If you guys want me to do those, help me out and go ahead and shout those out. Shout them out on their channels. Cool. Oh, guys, I have to apologize really quick. So last week I didn't realize what happened. So remember how I posted like 4 YouTube lives last week that were all like blank? Okay, so what happened was when I left for like I basically like turned it off. I didn't turn off the camera though. I turned off the live and then I got on the phone and I didn't realize that I left my YouTube on. And this thing was running all day long. Like this camera, when I came home, the poor thing was like burning hot. And it kept uploading lives. And people were like, what the heck is going on? I lost like 20 subscribers over it. I was like, first of all, rude. Second of all, my bad. I told myself I'd tell you guys. Sorry about that. But that was completely my bad. So sorry about that. Okay. If Hazel follows the braces guy on TikTok. That's awesome. I was going to say his name is Grant, but I mean Dr. Collins. But yeah, I think you guys know he makes it for his Collins Orthodontics. Can you do a video explaining how you plan someone's treatment? That'd be a little bit tough. I can try and like how my logic during treatment planning, but it's so hyped too. Oh, I feel bad. And everyone was being so cool about it. They're like, oh, he's coming back for more. He has more live to do. And meanwhile, I'm over there on the phone talking to my friend about like, they're talking about like how her job is in Reno. I was talking to her. But anyways. All right, guys. Let's see here. I feel like I'm just kind of rambling at this point. Let me read you guys' comments here. But yeah, please, if you about the collabs, reach out to those guys on their videos. I will reach out to them personally because I want to do a collab. I think it's really fun, and I feel like it really broadens the message. So please reach out to them and leave comments, okay? How do you fix an edge-to-edge bite? Is it the same as fixing an underbite? B-girl, it's very similar to fixing an underbite. It depends on the severity. Because if you think about it, a normal overbite is like that, right? Overjet is like that. But if it's going in the other direction, like towards an underbite, well, an edge-to-edge bite is on the way to an underbite. So you would treat it more so like an underbite than you would treat it as an overbite. Because if you treat it like an overbite, you'd make your edge-to-edge bite become an underbite. That makes sense? Okay. Nia, I can't make videos for doctors because I feel as though that would kind of dilute the message of my channel. I feel as though doctors that want to learn more about orthodontics should take continuing education courses. If you're with an institute and you want me to come and teach, I'm happy to do that. Just reach out to me in my emails. But I can't make videos about teaching orthodontics because I feel that will strongly dilute the message of this channel. And I made this channel because I felt as though a lot of people were not getting enough education about their orthodontic journey, and I wanted to share that with you. So to get into the nitty-gritty of it, I feel like it'll totally ruin this channel for those that are just curious about what's going on in their own mouths. So that's why I don't tend to do that. How is dental scaling done with braces? Great question, Lauren. So dental scaling is mostly done around the tooth, okay? So it's around the gum line in the tooth. It's like it makes a collar, around the tooth, right? So, sorry. So when you're doing a scaling, I'm not sick. I just choked on my spit. When you're doing the scaling and cleaning around the tooth, the braces don't affect it at all. And if you want to have a good cleaning done, what your orthodontist can do is remove the wires so your general dentist can clean them around the tooth. But the braces aren't areas where you get scaling done anyway. So they're done the exact same way. Okay. Oh, you're in Reno? That's cool. I don't know what office she works at, but she was my roommate in dental school, and she was my roommate in residency, and she's a pediatric dentist up in Reno. So once I get the name of her office, I can plug it in here so you guys can check her out. Okay, awesome possum. All right, I think we're getting a little. There weren't so many videos. Oh, what's your last wire mean? I keep seeing this message. Let me answer that. the last wire is generally a wire that's made out of stainless steel. And what a stainless steel wire can do is that it has, unlike that nickel titanium early wire that's flimsy, basically with the nickel titanium, if you bend the wire, it'll spring right back to where it is. But with a stainless steel wire, if you put a bend in it, what it'll do is it'll maintain that bend, and it'll want to make the forces move in the direction of that bent wire. So definitely check out my video about detail bends. That wire that I use in that video is stainless steel. Now, one on a little tangent there. Stainless steel wires are usually the last wire, right? So we can put little bends in it in detail with that. And that's kind of what it means. It's like the last wire you need to get those last tweaks done. All right? Okay. Wow. A lot of questions just like flooded in here. You're asking about a mandibular curve of Spee. Check out my video on deep bites. I talk about curve of Spee a lot in that video. It's like 4 videos. I honestly don't even remember when I made it. It was probably a month ago. So it was probably within the last couple of like 5 to 6 videos. So check that out. Okay, guys? But I do have to wrap it up because today I'm actually working. We made it a short day because Thanksgiving is tomorrow. So we're doing no lunch. We're going straight from 10 to 4. And I usually intermittent fast until lunchtime, but I don't have a lunch today. But I refuse to not eat until 4 p.m. because that's going to be really brutal. Anyways, so I have to go get something to eat before work. So that's why I'm signing off about 10 minutes early here. But if you guys have questions, let me know here. I have a video coming out this Saturday. Sorry, I filmed it yesterday. So that one's going to be a really neat video. I encourage you guys all to check it out. I know it's Thanksgiving weekend, so you have no excuse not to get on there. But check it out. I will catch you guys on that video. Leave questions there so I can answer live on here. Like I said, let the people that you want me to do collabs with know on their channels or on their platforms that you want to collab. And I'm happy to do a collab. I'm really excited about that. I will catch you guys on Saturday, and I will catch you guys on another live. Everyone stay safe. Be careful with the foods you eat on Thanksgiving. Enjoy your Thanksgiving dinners, and I will see you guys soon, okay? But for now, Dr. Greg out.